Right. So we're gonna get straight into this one. What does a good man even look like anymore? Um, I struggle to find this answer in myself. Um, when I mess up, I just press on. I don't. I don't beat myself up anymore. You know what I mean? Before I used to beat myself up as if I was better than everybody else, and I just shouldn't have made this mistake. But then I realized, like, I'm a person, an imperfect person, just like everybody else. Like, why do I beat myself up then? I should just, I should just learn from it and move on. And not saying that's what a good man is, but it's a good start because if a good man beats himself up, he's just gonna beat everybody else up, right? If a good man calls himself ugly and stupid or whatever, and he sees somebody else that's similar to him or that mirrors him, or because sometimes I see myself in somebody else and I go, I'm gonna help this person because I see me in them. But if somebody beats themselves up and they see somebody else just like them, they'll beat that person up too because they hate themselves so much. So I believe that being a good man starts with not beating yourself up and to understand yourself and I mean to care for yourself, because if you care for yourself, you care for others and so on and so forth. What do you think? So
I think a good man is usually a man who don't even know if he is a good man.
yeah,
Who who questions it, who like struggles trying to find understanding on if he even is a good person, let alone a good man.
I agree.
Like when you shit, like when you like
I think it closes the door to hypocrisy because if you think you're so great or better than everybody else, you're so perfect, you're holier than thou, for lack of a better word, then you're open to all these things. People can say, oh, look, you said this and you said that, but you do opposite. But if you frame it differently, like we all struggle with this, we all wrestle with God or with some type of, something, then that opens you that closes the door to anybody, you know, um, saying you're a hypocrite or whatever. You know what I mean?
you
Yeah.
definitely gonna question some shit. You're definitely gonna sit there and question and chew on it for longer than you probably supposed to the point where that should probably stress you out a little bit. You're gonna question yourself. You know,
And that's just the nature of it.
if you are a good person, questioning if you are a good man. Yeah, that is the nature. Like if you question, like, did I really make a solid, good decision by doing that shit? When you second guess yourself,
But
damn, like what the fuck? Was that even a good move?
so what if a person who's sure of themselves, that is so sure of themselves they are hypocrites? Because you can't be perfect, but you're telling everybody else how to be, then who are you, motherfucker? Like who? What?
I think the person who is sure of himself has some fucked up dreams sometimes because now you really got to face the fact that
You're not
you
perfect.
know you're not perfect. You got to go to sleep at night, look yourself in the mirror, knowing that you just capped.
Big time.
You're not even that person, and you know it. There's usually a facade.
Behind the perfect person.
Yeah, like you trying to, give this imagery that I am a good person, or that I got it together, or I'm that dude, or I'm that nigga,
Which
or
is a
whatever.
lie.
It typically tends to be, yeah.
Because nobody's that dude. To be honest, we're all corny in some way, form, or fashion. Like, you can't tell me that you're a superstar. Like, no, you're not, motherfucker. Like, period. You're a regular person just like me and everybody else. And I make mistakes, so you must too, right?
Even superstars have their doubts.
Who is a superstar? Like what classifies a superstar? Because me personally, I shook hands with somebody called, his name is Adam Graves. He's one of the best Rangers ever. The most humblest man you'll ever meet. The nicest guy. I didn't even know he was a legend. I just thought you just think he was a regular guy on the street. People would call him a superstar. They live by that. He's like a god to them in hockey terms. Humblest guy ever. And I believe that's where it starts. Like, a superstar is a servant to everyone else. He's not just up on his high horse. And even then, he'll tell you he's not a superstar because he's a servant to all. How
Yeah,
like
I think most superstars are people who you hold to that stardom. Usually, you are people that don't think of themselves that way. Them being a superstar is what everybody else gave them.
Yes.
That title.
yes,
Like they didn't give themselves that title. People around them. Excuse me. The people who follow him
made them idols.
or respect. Yeah, they made them. Or I deem him to be a superstar. I don't think, like, let's say Michael Jackson, for example. I don't think Michael Jackson once said, "I'm a superstar."
No.
The people around him, he's a superstar.
So is he a good man? If a man denies superstardom, is he a good man? Not by default, but is starting somewhere.
I don't think you denying superstardom makes you a good man. It just makes you kind of settle down on what's real and what's not. Like, you kind of,
So what makes you a good man then?
I don't know the answer to that. I think if you don't know the answer to that, that's the start of becoming what you think could be a good man. Now, if you give me a solid answer, probably not gonna believe you, because it's like I don't know if you chewed on that long enough and
Yeah.
went through enough to come to that sort of resolve. And if you did, you'd still have questions.
Yeah, I have no idea what a good man is. It's so
Good
vast.
good person
A good person.
who happens to be a man.
A man. But it's because men are prideful. Women could be prideful too, but men, they have a tendency to know they're wrong and still try to press through that wall. You know what I mean? Like, it's. I had a conversation with a guy, and we determined that if a woman actually ran this country, that it would be better. It would be less pride, less ego, even though, it's give or take somewhere in there. But a good woman could run this country way better than a good man can, I believe. It's too much chest poking out. Like, you let the woman come in here and finesse it. Let her, let her light shine. Let her pick us up. Every good man, bro, has a woman that's behind them. Like, you know what I mean? Telling them they can't do this or
Well, look
whatever.
what you just
like,
said.
come on.
If you have that good person behind them, that's different than having them in front of you. Like I'm not entirely sure if I'll be the same person if I wasn't raised thoroughly by a man versus being raised thoroughly by a woman. If you let him, I think if you look at the demographic, women got a problem with men because of the tendencies that they got from their mothers. That's what you call a bitch ass nigga. And then most men will be like, well, who raised them? Single mothers. Not to say that single mothers are awesome. I will say that when you get a man who's raised by a man who is being held to a standard by a man from another man, you get a different taste out of that man. You're going to get different performances that he's going to give you. His resolve is a little different. I don't know if you're going to get that from a woman. I can't raise women.
No,
I can raise a man.
Yeah, of course.
That's his logic, right?
I could guide my daughter though. I can definitely guide my daughter.
Can you raise a woman to be a woman?
No.
That answers that question in itself.
I could guide her though. I could tell her with these.
Can you raise a woman to be a woman?
No, but I could tell her to watch for these men
not saying
out
you
here,
can't.
slithery
From a man's
snakes.
perspective, right?
Yeah.
Can a lion raise a lamb chop?
No. Maybe. Yes.
No, it can't.
I mean, a lion is pretty.
Can a lamb raise a lion?
No. Definitely not.
See how easy that was?
But a lion maybe could raise a lamb, make him
But
a
you
little
see how
tough.
easy that
make
was,
him-
though?
Yeah.
Why was that easier to understand versus
Because-
a woman can raise a... Why was that easier?
Soft
So much easier.
motherfucker can't raise no tough motherfucker.
That's my point.
Tough motherfucker could raise a soft motherfucker.
When I learned being raised by like my grandmoms for the half of the time that I wasn't being raised by my pops, they taught me to fear shit, to be cautious, not to go down that block. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. You know what I learned differently from my pops? He taught me how to walk down that block. She taught me to be afraid to walk that block. He taught me how to walk down that block. You see the difference?
Yeah.
No disrespect. It's just you're gonna teach me more than likely to limit, restrict, or probably be afraid to do certain things because of your own fear or ideology behind it. He's gonna teach me how to conquer this shit.
Yep. That's true.
He's gonna teach you how to hold the gun. You're gonna teach me to stay away from guns.
But are there certain women, because
I'm not saying the exemption
Okay.
makes the rule. I'm saying generally speaking.
generally, yes.
Can some women do this, that, and the other? Yes. Do I think that's every woman? No. Can a woman lead this country? I have no idea. I'm not sure if I want to bet my livelihood on that neither.
Johnny, come on, man. Come on.
I'm
my
not
man.
saying that they can't. I'm saying I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure. Yo, men have caused.
You want to
war.
bet your future generations on that?
No, but it's like 8 years.
I don't.
On Trump, like, I mean, let's not even get political. Fuck it.
No,
But yeah,
Just from an ideological. This is. I don't want my lady to raise my kids solely.
Yes, but
I want her to support
Okay.
me raising our kids.
okay, we're
And
not
that-
arguing here.
No.
I'm just saying. Look, listen. Single mothers, right,
Mm-hmm.
raised a whole bunch of good men. Now, a single father could not raise a whole bunch of good women. I don't believe. I think men. Ooh, I gotta be careful with this. A lot of men would abuse that opportunity in some way, form, or fashion. I would not trust my daughter with a man. Now I'm having a daughter, so I'm speaking from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
There's my baby girl, right? I can't trust nobody with. Ah, man, it sucks to even think about. To leave my baby girl alone with a random man? Hell no. Never in my life, Johnny. I can't imagine it. But a woman, I would hope that she
Can I ask
does
you a question?
the right thing.
Can I ask you a question?
Why?
From a confidence perspective, do you know of men raising their kids in a single parent household? Or
No.
are you more comfortable saying that a woman is more suitable to raise her children in a single parent household?
I'm not saying any of the above.
That's
just-
why I asked you a question.
I just know what I would not be comfortable with.
I don't think either or is a comfortable option. Which is why I gave you two uncomfortable options. Are you more comfortable saying that a woman is more suitable to lead children in a
Yes.
single parent? Why?
Because I know men that the bad shit they did is unforgivable. And for the most part, the women that fucked up, they they fucked up, But the man, what did you do?
Wait.
Like, why would you do that?
Why are you so comfortable doing that?
Or saying that, or feeling that way?
Both. Why are you so comfortable saying?
Because I ain't doing shit. I just feel this way.
Think about what you just did.
What I just
even down
felt.
to the body language of you explaining that. You just said the single woman who did fucked up shit. But the men who did fucked up shit.
They do. And some men, you gotta be with me on this. Because me and you, we've been on the other end of the coin for so many years. You argue with me for women. And I've argued with you just over men like this. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying the simple mistakes. I'm saying the crazy mistakes. Like, men, when they fuck up, they really do crazy shit. Like they'll like molest a woman, like a kid or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about evil here.
How does that go underlooked from women? As if a woman won't do that.
I just would hope.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Why is that?
I don't know, but
why does that go
mind,
under the radar? You know how many fucked up ass women it is that courts grant them privilege to actually have to raise? And you probably took them away from a good ass father.
It's a human problem.
No, it's not a human problem.
What the fuck is it then?
It's not a human problem. It's not a human problem.
What?
That's just a fucking problem.
Okay.
You are so comfortable. I don't know if this is an American thing or a national, worldwide based thing, which I doubt. We're more comfortable with our mothers fucking us up than our fathers.
Yes, 100%.
That doesn't take away the fact that you fucked us up.
It's a give or take.
No, it's not. You took a lot and you fucked me up. But what you're saying is, if a woman fucks me up, but if a pops fucks me up, he's fucked up. That's what you literally just said. Now hear me out. I'm not rooting for either or. Y'all both fucked me up.
Yeah.
What I'm simply saying is, you're comfortable with your mother fucking you up. You're uncomfortable with your father fucking you up. Why?
I mean, I guess me personally is because I had a good father and a fucked up mother. So I think if I would have had a bad father, it would have maybe took me over the edge. I couldn't imagine having a bad father.
So how could you say that out your mouth?
I don't know, bro.
I didn't have a lot of good women in my corner.
I had a good mother, but I'm just saying, if if a mother and a father is there, the father could kind of protect you. Whereas if the father is bad, the mother more likely than not can't protect you because the father is just gonna smack the shit out of her. So I'm just speaking here. I kind of rather a person that could protect me than you know what I mean? Like,
Sure question.
In a way.
How many pops?
I don't know.
How many pops did we come into contact with in the piece?
Yeah.
Solid pops. How many of them did we really come into contact with?
It was a lot of fathers in the hood that, well, give or take, we don't know why their baby mothers took their kid away from them.
That's not what I'm asking. How many solid pops on average? I mean, solid pops that was in the household that we come into contact with on a day-to-day.
Not many.
How many fucked up mothers did we come into contact with in peace?
A lot.
Why did I go underlooked?
Because the father fucking left, nigga. He wasn't there to even do anything.
Before we get to that part, I'm just asking you one thing. How many fucked up mothers did you bump
A
into in
lot.
peace?
A lot. A lot.
Would you give a baby to that woman?
Hell no. They couldn't get.
Would you want to be involved with that woman for the rest of your
No.
life?
No way in my
That
life.
probably explains why that motherfucker left.
Well, why the fuck would he be involved with her then? Well, you could smell a bad woman from a mile away. You met my baby mother. I think if she's a bad person to you, she probably tricked you because y'all was, it's okay. You know what I mean? That's the same thing I felt.
Could you understand that perspective? Now let me ask you another question. We could get into that. I'm not. That's a long conversation.
Okay.
With you seeing so many fucked up ass mothers, how could you confidently say I'm more comfortable with her hurting me versus my pops?
So I've seen some bad. We've seen some bad fathers, man.
We've seen
And
some
I'm not-
mothers
and
that
I'm not
lied
sure.
and told you that this was your pops when that wasn't even your fucking pops.
Well, yeah, that's
And I don't want to throw no names, but
that's pretty wild. I've
ain't
seen
that
that
what?
a
And
lot.
she's like.
Yeah, that's
We've
bad.
seen the worst of the scum.
That's a bad conversation. Yeah,
That was a common
This
conversation.
is a sticky one. Yeah.
Let's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's not.
So
do
let's
that.
go back to what I originally asked you.
It's a problem.
Why are you so comfortable?
I'm not comfortable anymore.
No, you are. I need you to stick on what you stand on what you said.
How can I stand on what I said after
Because you
you
just
just
a
proved
minute
your
ago.
point? You just proved your point. I quit.
No,
then.
nah.
If that's the case, I quit.
You just said because a lot of people.
So I
Think
know
that way.
some women
A
that
lot of
got
people think that
niggas
way.
killed
I used to-
from a lie.
That's another conversation.
He
again.
hit me and he didn't even hit you. You're a fucked up person. You just took somebody's son.
I'm
you
gonna
just
ask you
took this
again.
person's
I'm
father.
gonna ask you again.
You're.
It's not even about you. It's not about you this time. This is why I said, why are we? I never said why. I said, why are we so comfortable?
You said you a few times. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
But now I'm asking you for the third time. Why are we so much comfortable with our mother hurting us to the core versus our father hurting us?
He's stronger.
Whom?
He's stronger.
Here's my thing.
I mean, she's vulnerable.
Here's my thing.
He's a bitch.
Here's my thing.
She's not.
Granted, I think, in my opinion, I won't allow a man to hurt me so much.
You're not a woman.
You didn't let me finish.
Okay.
I don't think men will allow a man to hurt them as much as they would allow a woman to hurt them. Would you agree or disagree with that much?
I would agree.
A man, you would immediately draw lines, you would immediately come to violence, you would immediately come to a sound conclusion as to why this cannot go any further. Well,
Unless you're a pussy. But, yeah.
each of them. But whereas to a woman, you will look past it, you will forgive it, you'll go past it. Oh, you know what? She's a bitch, she's a woman, blah, blah, blah. I could take it. You will endure 10 times tenfold. 10 times more than you would even imagine to let your pops get away with. You would immediately come to blows with him. Happily.
Because she's a woman.
Why is that?
And we've been taught to respect women and to not
That's not a woman.
raise our hand to a woman.
We've all know the difference between a woman and a bitch,
this
right?
and that.
We all know the difference between a woman and a bitch.
To
right?
be
On how to
honest-
treat them.
To be honest, man, if it's your mother,
I don't want to get that
it's
far.
almost like you only see your mother. You know what I mean?
But yet, when it's your pops,
You
you don't
see a
mind
nigga.
punching him in the face.
Well, I could never punch my father.
Not literally, but you don't mind giving him that dose of reality. Whereas your mother,
He's stronger.
you will tolerate.
No, I wouldn't.
You will on average, not
Yeah.
you, but us.
Yeah.
We'll swallow that pill. We'll endure it in good faith,
Yeah.
or not in good faith, but we'll swallow it anyway.
Yeah.
Just because, for whatever fucking reason we could think of.
Okay.
Why is that?
Because women are more manipulative and men are more straightforward, and you could just say, nigga, you ain't about to do that. No, you're not about to come in my living room with your fucking boots on. Fuck you. and a woman would manipulate her way around it in a way and make it look cute and sweet. Whereas you like, all right, at least she finessed it a little. Whereas this nigga just wanted to run through my fucking wall with his fucking boots on. It's kind of, it's a difference of, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's the eloquence of it. It's the look in the eye. You know what I mean? Kind of. Men could be so, like, to throw themselves on you. Like, nigga, you know how many men went to a woman's house to stay a night and they wound up living there forever? It's because he just throwing themselves everywhere. Like, no, nigga, get your stink ass off my couch. A woman wouldn't do that to you.
She's gonna convince you why her being there is the best move you can make.
At least
one is a physical upfront motion. The other one is a psychological down the long haul motion.
All right, it's hard, bro. It's just people.
No. Hold on now. You asked me, now I'm asking you. No, I do not want to be raised by women. I want to be raised by a man. Not because I am a man, but because I know for a fact I'm not going to allow him to hurt me that much. So I'm going to take a certain level of accountability.
After a certain point, though.
No, you'll fuck him up front.
No, you
You
gotta wait
just set
till
out
you
your
get
mouth.
about 13.
No, you won't.
To get bigger.
No, you won't.
You
Physically,
can't beat
yeah.
this nigga.
Physically,
yeah.
But mentally, you made up your mind already. Now, physically, you gotta wait. You gotta play the waiting game.
Wait, but it depends on who you are. Cause some people put so much fear in your heart that you can never stand up. You could be 7 feet, they could be 6'1", and you're still scared of them.
In your heart,
right?
You want to do this, and you just waiting for me to be able to do this.
Yeah.
In your heart, that's usually when it comes to men.
Yeah.
In your heart, you'll just keep sidetracking it when it comes to women. You won't even develop a sense of, you know what, I've had it.
You know what?
That comes from exhaustion.
I think with me, I've not to say hated women, but I've had a certain hate for women and a certain distrust for women for so long that I'm finally starting to see the beauty in them. I'm finally starting to see that, hey, you could. They don't all want to hurt you. They don't all want to,
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's probably why I'm saying it. Whereas it's men, I've seen men do crazy shit just for no reason. Like
I don't think men do crazy shit for no reason. And I love women, by the way. And there was a point in time where I was advocating for them for your ass for the longest.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. I was raised by a fucked up ass woman for half part of my life. I don't think this woman should have had children in any life of the next. You know how many women like that gets granted certain privileges?
Sure.
Just because she is the woman?
The woman, yeah, sure.
Not even knowing that you just gave your kid off to doom.
I mean, that's the scary reality, but how do you... That's never going to change. Like
that's the scary reality. It's never going to change.
Yeah,
we're going to be 10 times more comfortable hitting our pops with whatever uncomfortableness or rawness, but our moms can be our worst, or grandmoms, or aunt, what the fuck ever. She could be the worst thing to our humanity. We will swallow it.
Why?
I don't know. You just said it. You're more comfortable addressing your pops.
It's funny because I'm asking you why at the beginning of this, and now you was asking me, now I'm asking you.
I don't know.
That's ironic.
We're comfortable letting her slide. And she could be daggering the shit out of you.
Well, not me, though. I don't
No, not you
people.
specifically, but all us. Anybody with a dick swinging, we are so much more comfortable with her just slowly daggering us. But if you put the dagger in his hand, I'm going to whoop your ass.
That nigga's ugly. He's strong. You know, with me, I'm short.
You're
so
still
I have
getting
a,
stabbed.
No, I have a Napoleon complex. You're bigger than me. You're a monster. I don't like you.
But you're still getting stabbed.
You're not stabbing me, bitch.
She is.
She could. He can't.
Why is that?
He's ugly. He's ugly and he's big.
But
And
I don't
he
want
can't
to
fuck with
bleed
me.
for neither one of you.
Yeah, but he definitely can't stab me, Johnny. Look at him.
Look at what you're saying. That is a psychological fucking issue.
Thanks. Well. Well.
That's a
what?
problem. Yeah, ignoring the fact that you're still bleeding. You just don't want him to do it.
He's not going to do it for sure.
You don't
And
hear that?
If I saw this bitch the right way and I catch her, I'm going to...
Does that not
My
seem,
woman going to knock the hell out
Does
of her.
that not seem like a problem?
Yes, it is. All right.
Either way, you're still bleeding. I just don't want him to do it. Her, no problem. Him, fuck you.
Well,
Either or,
you're
you're still
bleeding.
shanking me.
Well, is there a way for us to take ourselves out of that position where we're like, okay, this isn't my aunt, this is just a person, and this isn't whatever my father, this is just a person, and what I want another human being to feel the way I feel, and if not, why am I letting them run over me? I think it will come to that point where you separate yourself from even yourself. And you go, hey, I'm a human being. I shouldn't feel like this.
Usually it takes frustration for you to get to that point.
Of course. We get frustrated if we stub our toe there. It's nothing to get us frustrated.
Yeah, but you're going to avoid that corner of the bed.
Hopefully.
With people,
you gotta interact with them.
Yeah, you gotta get stabbed a couple times. And the thing is, like you just said out your mouth, though, I'm not going to let my pop stab me for so many times.
Nope. Or nobody. Uncle,
So
nobody.
I have to ask the question. How many times you been stabbed by a woman in your life? Repeatedly.
You know
By
that.
the same woman. Repeatedly.
I don't know about the same woman.
Commonly. Amongst us all.
Oh, yeah.
I find that shit to be weird. I mean, granted, I'm still fucking bleeding. Does it really matter which one of you cocksuckers did it?
I mean, she did it with less strength, so I guess it's okay.
Oh, so a gentle poke is cool.
I think it's all fucked up, man. Manipulation in general. If you manipulate me, you evil.
He's not gonna manipulate you because you're not gonna let him.
Yeah, but I don't like.
You're gonna put your guard up with the man.
Okay.
You're gonna come mentally equipped to battle him. Now, whether you're capable of it or not, that's an age thing. I don't give a fuck.
Or
If you're
strength thing.
It's a strength or age thing. I don't give a fuck if you're 50 years old and you're prom or whatever. You're just not gonna battle that with her.
We're going to get the pizza now. Okay.
It damn sure is.
But yeah, we're going to probably do this podcast like every week, right? Something like that. So I'll probably be in different sceneries, doing different shit, stuff like that. But the goal is to have real, raw, uncomfortable conversations. You see me and him wrestling about this shit. I mean, this stuff all the time, and we just decide to record it now because we have so many conversations off of camera that are amazing. To be honest, man, we be sweating. It was one conversation we had in the parking lot for like 4 hours, right? We were screaming at each other and shit. And that's a moment we can't get back because we just didn't record it. So from now on, we're going to try to record these conversations, arguments, call it what you will. But hopefully it's uncomfortable for you because it was kind of uncomfortable for me. So, yeah. Peace out.